too, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
see,
like you just cut it up, but with that one, I was like, I don't need to cut this up. Let me just
yeah.
post it, you know?
And sometimes I like the cut up stuff. It like make it draws me in a little bit more. I don't know for whatever for some
Oh,
reason.
definitely, definitely. There's we'll start cutting it up for sure. Um, we'll wait a little longer.
Yeah. Are you seeing something that
Yes.
looks good?
No, not right now. Jacob's texting me. He's trying to he paid, but he's not seeing Discord stuff. I don't know. He's probably signed into the wrong account.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Figure your stuff out. It's all good.
Dude, I just figured it out, Declan.
You did.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, when you after you sign up, the thing asks you to authorize the bot,
Uh,
Discord bot, to join, basically to join things on your behalf. And I
yeah.
literally, I was looking at my browser, and I was like, it was still open, like on that tab, and I literally just never clicked that.
Gotcha.
So the payment went through, but I just couldn't see the updated.
The new bot or whatever.
Yeah, which
Huh.
still not, but I did select it. So anyway, should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. Dyson's out with Air Force stuff today, so I'm no help when it comes to that. He's the tech guy.
Yeah,
Um,
no, it's good.
so should be working now. Hey Kate, are you still in the are either of you guys still in these? I passed my account or my combine with that, but I also had it set up with shorter take profits because I didn't need as much to pass the account. So
I'm still in it right now.
you are, gotcha. There we passed that combine, baby. So this is where I got out, just because of this level in NQ. I don't know if you guys are still in on NQ, but
Yeah, I am.
you are, gotcha. I can do a top down because since I took those trades last night and I'm in profit, I can't really take another one on this account, and I like taking these at Asian, so I'm gonna up that XFA during the day today and set my levels for Asia, but I could still show you guys how I would be managing these right now if I was still in them. So in Q, let's go to daily first. Daily doesn't have much of a top wick at all, so that's good for you guys. We're in buys, so this we're in a very heavy level right here that I have set that we're rejecting up out of. So I'm still bullish on NQ. I think we just keep ranging here and we come back up into these levels here at 25,147. 4 hours, same deal. Coming down, making a nice bottom wick. Previous closed up bullish above this resistance. So I think this continues up into these highs. Hourly, not much of a top wick as well. Previous did close back down into the range, rejecting off of this level. That's kind of why I have my take profit set right here, because I assumed there was going to be some sort of rejection. But I think we NQ in the mornings will push through a lot of this for New York session. So I'm still bullish. I think if we can kind of hold, make higher highs, higher lows, and do my tool, continue to do this right here up in to those levels, should be good on NQ. So realistically, you could go break even because I know we should be. Where did I get entered in at? Yeah, should be above, well above entry or in profit. So you can either go break even or you could have your levels set or your stop loss set below these lows on the 30. That's what I would be doing. Is you can let it breathe, have stops at 24,700 realistically, like right here, or you could just go break even around this level where we got in. And if we I think if we respect this, which we are right now, this is another nice level that we're rejecting off of right here. If we respect this like we did here, I think we get a push back up. So does that make sense for you guys on NQ?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I literally moved mine up when I got on this morning
Nice.
to just under 24.8. So it's
Yeah.
Where you just said.
Yeah. It's a great level to move it. Yeah, so you can almost, it's kind of nice. You can keep, when you first get in, you keep your stops pretty wide, and then you can, as price goes in your favor, move them up. So, um, and then gold here, same deal. I really like how we're rejecting up out of this level again. Um, 4 hour close up, nice and bullish, making that bottom wick. So you see how, like, when Dyson and I get on and we see this previous 4 hour close the way it did, um, have to definitely be cautious of this because we have rejected multiple times off that level in the past. But I think if we come back up, we can continue up into 52.39. Just because the daily has already made that bottom wick, it's reflip, pushed up, and so once you grab those lows like we did, we grab the lows and we're sticking with the trend of higher highs and higher lows because we're just pretty bullish on gold. I mean, we've been rallying up. So that's the whole idea behind gold and those buys too, is like find a good rejection point, or pull back and get into buys and just ride this thing up. So that's what's cool about this play too. Like, yeah, I don't know if y'all definitely remember when gold was just ripping all-time highs. I know, Jacob, you remember it, but this strategy gives us that, like, that entry to where we know gold's ripping all-time highs. We get these pullbacks and then continue to take buys coming up. So yeah. Sorry. So hourly's pushing up out of this level. Heavy support here. I think we respect this and continue up the rest of the session. 30 minutes looking good. 15 close up nice. A little exhaustion buy maybe here. Yeah. For gold, if you're still in gold, man, where do we get entered in at? I can't see any of my past trades now that combine got passed. So, let's see, where'd you guys get entered at? Probably where was it? So last night at, like,
I jumped into it late, but I was close to where you guys were at. It was like 51.60, right around that mark.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, this is pretty much where we got in at, and it just melted. So yeah, I mean, we're in profit. So right here, this is what I would do. I would either go break even. We're respecting this level right here of support. I think as long as we respect that, this trade's still valid. You can go break even, or you could put your stop loss up below here, below these levels at 51.34, and then take profit. Realistically, you could take this. Still think you could take this up into like 52.04 based off the 4 hour. Taking that into, yeah. So like 52.02 would be my take profit for gold. I mean, look at the 4 hour. It's ready to go. It'd be the break of those highs on the daily. I think that's definitely attainable in this session. So that's what I would be doing. So just let me know if you guys have any questions. But the dudes that are in here, y'all know y'all have a pretty good understanding of where key levels are at and how to manage these.
Oh, dude, just got tapped out on NQ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just hit below that. Just tapped through that level. Now it looks like it's bouncing back.
Did you have it at a break even right there?
No, I had it up like 1250. Like
And as your stop loss.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I moved it up to 1250 minimum take profit. I think I did more
Oh, twelve
contract.
fifty minimum take profit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I hit
sweet. So
12.
you got profit out of that.
Yeah, I got 12. Yeah, 1,250.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
Yep, and then I hit 250 on the gold one. It stopped out overnight.
Oh, you got stopped out on the gold one overnight.
Yeah, I moved it up to to break even before I went to bed.
Nice. A little 1,500 overnight.
Yeah.
He's back.
No, you're back.
Yeah.
Now what I got to do is keep my little fingers off of this stupid computer the rest of the day.
Don't do it. I think this scratches the itch though a little bit more than waiting for the care package and exhaustion like those playbook setups.
Yeah, no. I'm kind of like a little kid with things. Like I gotta touch the stove.
Yeah, I mean I was the
I
same
can't
way.
just take your word for it, dude. I gotta touch it and I gotta let it burn me, and then
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
figure it out.
Yeah, we go from there. Yeah, I touched the stove plenty of times. When my mentor, shoot, yeah, there were so many times where we hadn't taken a trade in like 2 days. I'm like, screw this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Let me get into this. This looks good. Oh, yeah, I won't do that again. Or it'll work, it'll work like the first 3 or 4 times you do it. You're like, yeah, this is nothing. And then,
Well, I mean, we had like you were saying, we had so many of those freaking trades where we got into them and then we got tapped out and then it went the right way. It's like
yeah,
another,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, it's what it is. You
It
live, you learn.
is. Um, and that's just, yeah, it's part of it. I mean, even with this play, like, I guarantee there's gonna be a time where we get tapped, like stops get tapped, and it literally goes right back up, in our favor. Even with us giving it get with us, giving it more time to breathe, it's not gonna happen nearly as much, but it very well still could.
Right.
But
I felt like a little kid on Christmas morning, though. I know like that's what your dad was telling me the other day. Little kid on Christmas, just wake up and you run to the tree,
yeah,
see what
see
old Sandy
see what you
brought you.
got. Yeah, no, I can't. I mean, I still feel that. Like, I mean, I woke up at like 5:30 this morning and just kind of looked over at my phone and I saw like, congratulations, you passed your combine, and I didn't go back to sleep.
So legit. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
They're like, yeah, I did.
yeah. Let's go.
I actually got one of those overnight, but for work, this big ass deal. I've been working for like months. I finally just got the final corporate approval.
Let's go.
So it's like a 3 grand commission, just this
Hey,
one deal.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Congratulations. Welcome
Congrats.
to the big leagues. Yeah.
Phone just have a stroke.
Now, has Jacob seen the?
Yes.
Oh, he was telling me about it the other night, and then I went on and looked at it.
Dude,
Dude,
so funny.
how quickly you went from funny impersonator to panicked boomer trader
Yeah,
was so good, dude. He told me about it, and then like I thought it was like it sounded hilarious, and then I went and watched it, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh,
Just full blown panic,
small panic.
and you can hear it too. That's the best part in the YouTube video. You can hear his
Order filled.
very faintly. You can hear order filled, and then he's just like, "What?" Awesome, dude. Oh man.
and it's like I was trying to, I don't know. Both Dyson and I were like, it's okay. Like that's what's nice about this squeeze plays. You're getting it at such a little size that even then it was like you can just get out of it even a couple minutes after you get tapped in because you're probably only sitting like either 100 or a couple $100 up or a couple $100 down,
Right.
give or take. It's not like our old play where you leave, one to five full contracts on the table and you get filled and you're like every second counts here.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, it was funny. It was so funny.
It's so confusing.
Yeah, Jeff, the way you described the glasses too, dude, like how they're just sitting on your forehead. It's like glasses on, cool guy, glasses up on the forehead. Just like
Shit got real.
just kind of reminded me of like an old man, who's looking for something and he's like flips his glasses up.
Right, right.
Like,
I'm
just
like,
the whole situation, man. It's just like
It's like the hell with this blue light exposure.
yeah, the hell with the dangers of blue light. This it got
I'll
real.
take the blue light for this.
Yeah, I need all the blue light I can get right now to figure this
not silly time anymore.
out.
No, no, not silly time. Playtime's over.
Look straight into the sun to get this one answered.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I couldn't fall asleep last night thinking of that. Like I just kept laughing. Oh man. We got a mold test finally today at 9.
Oh, good.
I had to torment him about it. You can tell like when the maintenance dude called me, he was just like I think part of him's worried that like it's gonna test positive and he's just gonna be straight up wrong. But he called me. He's like, "Yeah, we got a company going out at 9. If that works for you." Like, yeah, that's what I've been asking for the past 3 weeks. And like every time I've asked for it, he just comes and he's just like, "I'm telling you, man, you guys caught this early. I've seen worse. I promise you, it's dry. There's no more." I'm like, "Yeah, but let's just still get it tested, you know." And sure enough, pull the oven back and there's mold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Like I pulled the oven back because that's what happened with one of our tenants. Is this lady was um she was complaining about um mold and her husband had lung issues and they pulled their oven back and there was mold and then we had to rip the floors and do all that. So I was just like, let me pull the oven back because the water will get up under the oven and in there. And sure enough, there's
So
mold.
so wait a minute. Now, did you show him that?
Yeah, I took
Okay. And
pictures. I took
what'd he say?
Well, I showed the property management company that.
Okay.
I was like, because we found that mold after like I requested a mold test and he came
Yeah.
and just gave me the I'm telling
Right.
you,
Gave you
man.
the
Like,
yeah.
yeah. It's like, okay. And then I pulled the oven back after he left. And I was like, oh, there's mold right there. And then we started getting a funky smell in our pantry. And so I just walked to the property management. It's the office is, right next to where we live. And I told them, waited a week, didn't hear nothing, and then I went Monday, and they were just like, well, yeah, the maintenance dude was out for the week, so that's probably why. I'm like, well, yeah, that's convenient. Um,
Shit.
like, just don't tell me that. Like, it doesn't take the maintenance guy to
No,
to
he's already
call a mold company and a restoration company. Like, what do you mean?
right.
Um, and so, I didn't even show him the picture, but I was like, there's mold behind the oven, and they're like, oh, they act all concerned, and so
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, y'all need to.
do something about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like, but
I know. Yeah.
who knows? It's just I know what their mindset is, and it's we got new tenants coming in. That's why they give themselves, like, for us, we couldn't move in for another month after the previous tenants moved out because they like fully. It gives them time to make whatever changes they need, repaint the walls,
Yeah.
all that. So it's like for them, it's like, well, they're getting out of there in 4 or 5 months. Let's just they'll live with a little bit of mold, even if there is some or whatever. Let's kick this can down the road.
Well, yeah, yeah. It's like,
Not have to deal with this.
yeah,
Um, Because I mean, hopefully we can get some type of refund, like obviously security deposit back, and then maybe a month of rent or something. I don't know,
yeah.
but
I don't know, man. It's almost like, yeah, you you would hope that you could say we're just not going to pay, or I don't know.
yeah, that's what you want to say, but they got it in the fine print. Like they have the upper hand when it comes to that.
Yeah, then and in that case, I'll then just be like, well, I'll take this to social media. I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's like people
Right.
hate reviews. Like that's the thing about Acme is like we'll treat a customer poorly until they go and start flaming us on Google, and then corporate's like, hey, what's going on here with this?
Yeah. No, that's you're right. We just get on. Well, I guess you're just gonna force me to be that guy that leaves a bad review on.
Yeah, yeah, and with pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just
No, you're
how
right.
far you
Like
want to take it.
I'm too nice. Like it's gonna might have to we're gonna have to get Miss Carrie to walk in there
No, that's the thing.
and
Yeah,
sass them out. Because
exactly.
I go in there like, oh, I'm gonna tell them this, and it never. I'm just always like, oh, you guys are good. It's I obviously show enough concern for them to go in there and get the mold test, but I'm not. I'm just not the guy to go in there and start chewing people out left and right.
Yeah,
And
right.
I just hate when people catch strays that don't need to catch strays.
Totally. Yeah.
Is it gonna be nicer today, or that cold front came in?
Came in hot yesterday.
Came
Came
in
in cold.
hot.
Yeah.
Zeke was pissed. I took him on like a 15-minute walk opposed to our typical longer walk. He was not content.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. I mean it's sunny, but it's still. I guess it'll get closer to 60, but that's okay. Saturday's gonna be beautiful though.
Is it good?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to watch the video then?
I'm like got it right here. Yeah, that's so funny. So yeah, let me get through it here. I'm gonna mute myself. Hold on.
You're good. Be right back. Gold's ripping back up on the daily and the 4-hour like we expected. So, you know, if I didn't take a trade last night, I wouldn't profit. Or eventually, like, this could be something where I have other accounts on different prop firms that I'll trade in the New York session and just kind of keep spreading risk across multiple accounts. But like, I would have probably had a level right here. I already had this set before we came down and tapped it at 51.73 for a limit buy. This happened, yeah, kind of right at 7 as I was getting ready, so I didn't really have time to talk about it much. But the idea is the 4-hour closed up bullish, and this 4-hour didn't have a top wick, the current or much of one. So expecting this bottom wick to be created, you go down to the lower time frame, and as it's being created, you know it's going to probably pull back or have a higher probability of doing so. And you can see here on the 15-minute, this is where we entered in, or close to where we entered in last time a bit, but pushed up, broke out. It's like a break and retest almost, to mirror these moves looking left. So really heavy spot. So we've rejected off this level. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that was the 10th time. So could have taken advantage of that move, and we will, just as we develop the squeeze play. It's good to just take mental notes of levels that reject and like what we could have done. Let's say like I had all my XFAs on here, or like with this you can start trading different prop firms because it's easier to get set up on multiple screens and then have different prop firms set up for the New York session to take moves during New York. So
Well, so are you seeing something that we should get into right now or no?
no, sir, I'm just saying like hypothetically,
Okay.
yeah, this is like where we could have had a buy limit, you know. Let's say we didn't take a trade last night or we had other accounts. And this happened like right at 7, was, you know, was getting some stuff set up. But it's just yeah, I'm saying like it's good to just see this and take mental note of like, yeah, this is where this would have been a spot where we had a buy limit and it would be playing out right now. So
Okay.
does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying about all those rejections and everything. So yeah, I got you for
Right.
sure. I am curious. So I don't know if Jacob is still on here. But
Yo.
so you were here at the house last night when kind of during, I think when Declan and them had set some of their squeeze play stuff. Did you go back home when you saw that they had gotten into a trade and get into that? And if so, how did you do that?
No, dude. So I got paid back up last night when I was at your house.
Yeah.
And so come like 7 o'clock, I was waiting for the Zoom link. Declan sent it out, but he had sent it in the free channel on accident, and I got in, and I was meeting with him. I thought I had already paid, so I didn't realize that I was in the wrong, like I'd gotten the link from the wrong place. Well, it turns out I just forgot to hit accept on the Discord thing to let it join channels for me. So anyway, it was like a total like I paid back up, but then it was like a fluky weird thing where Declan had just happened to post it into the wrong thread.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it took me until like literally late last night to actually figure, or this morning, I guess, to figure out what the hell happened because I'd gone back in and tried to join from my computer and the link was gone. And I was like, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. But I was on last night.
So I think what he's asking is like, how did you get entered in on those if you didn't get entered in immediately when we first had him set? And basically what
yeah.
Jacob did was like, at that point when he hopped on and he was hanging out, we had come back like to break even kind of, or like we were pretty much at, and that's what's nice about this is you can still find entries after we get tapped in around that same level of rejection. Like it's not like the other playbook plays where it's like you've got to be spot on with the entry on the break of the highs. If you miss it, you miss it. Wait for the next one. No, with this, it's like you can kind of be in that area because with this, you're going so like risk. You know what I mean? There's not much of a difference between like used to with higher contract size. 20 ticks was a big difference. With this, you're going so light. 20 to 50 ticks is not a big difference.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, this makes because that makes so much sense then.
So
because,
even if you miss it, you can be like, okay, maybe I set mine here where they got internet. So if it does come back, because
if it does, because the chances are it's still kind of dancing around in that area.
Exactly. I mean, last night we were in drawdown for a little bit. We were up. We were break even. We went break even like 3 times, and it was just trade was fluctuating. So you had throughout the entire session, you had multiple chances to get re-entered in on the trade that we were in with the same idea.
In a slightly better position than
Yeah.
the rest of the team.
Yeah.
That's
light bulb. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I asked that question, and I'm glad, Jacob, that you did that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I was just thinking, man, when I see it and y'all are already in the trap, I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
there goes the night, you know.
Right. And I could have probably done a better job of being like, no, Dad, you could probably still get in this, but I don't know. I just think,
yeah,
now
like
that this is like really coming out, like we're 12-0 now, which is crazy, but I mean, I guess some guys are still in this, but yeah, I think
that's awesome.
I think,
okay.
Yeah, and that's the beauty. Like, so for example, like this account on NQ, I had everything set up. I hate that you can't see my previous combine trades. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So I got in on my combine and I was like, wait, shoot, sometimes I just forget about this account. And I was like, I still want to be a part of this on my top 1 account. And I didn't get into like 10 minutes after. And I happened to get like, I got in probably, I don't know, like right here where this line's at, where like price was rejecting off of NQ. And so I got in at like a super nice discount. Where's my tool? It's covered up. I got in at a discount of like, I don't know, 200 ticks. So I was still able to take the overall idea of the trade still there. So like with this, you can still get in, you know.
Yeah.
Because like those ticks don't really, that doesn't matter because we're letting the trade truly breathe and letting it play out. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And so whenever like you see if you hop on and we get tapped in before you have a chance to set your buy limits or whatever, you can still get entered in. Just hang around for a bit and kind of be like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I literally just market bought when I jumped in on NQ because Declan was at like $120 a drawdown. So like I was like, oh well, if the move is up, then I'm just gonna jump straight in because that there's a little bit of drawdown, but overall I'm still gonna be in the similar position as them.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then gold, I actually waited because they were actually in profit initially, and then it had some drawdown, and when it went into drawdown, I grabbed it, and then I just let them run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and just another reason why I think this squeeze play works that much more better and for everyone. Just it takes away a lot of the urgency in the other plays we have. So yeah.
Deck, are y'all still in on the trade from last night? The NQ?
I'm personally not, because I had it set to where like I needed X amount to pass my
Yeah,
combine. So it's different for me. Like I'm out past the combine, but I know Jacob just kind of got out of some of his positions. Are you still in?
I am. Yeah, I'm showing. I'm up.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it kind of bounced around in the same location.
Yeah. All right. So what's your position on NQ? You could go break even.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm
like
up
that's
115 right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're showing true signs of rejection. So, like, this is where I got entered in, and this is where I got out. So, like, I think if you put your stop loss like maybe below that wick right there,
Can you scroll over which wick you're talking about? Sorry.
like this one right here, you see this wick on the 30
Yes, the
minute,
red. Yes, let me get to that.
and you can kind of set your stop loss right here below that because I think we continue up here.
Okay.
Um, So that's a good spot to be. And then for gold, you should be up a shit ton.
I never ended up getting in on gold.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, gotcha.
No, because that was the one as soon as I got upstairs, I clicked on it and remember it dropped straight past my
Oh
hands. I was
yeah.
like,
So I was talking, we were just talking about that. With this play, even if you miss out on it, like you did a good job of still getting in on NQ, but even if you miss out on the play, there's still, if you want to hang around, like you can still find ways to get re-entered in at a relative like price.
I was
Where
I
our
was actually
NQ is
curious
at.
about that with the play style y'all been doing because I felt like I was talking to Cade last night. I was like, I felt like I could have still bought in and set my stop loss similar.
Yeah,
And honestly, I would have had more benefit because y'all are already on the break back up.
yeah.
So I probably would have. It probably would have been a good play.
Yeah, you could have gotten it at a
Okay.
discount. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'll have confidence on that next time.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And it's always good to see those things and be like, okay, next time I'm gonna make that adjustment. That's all it is with this stuff
Mhm.
is making those adjustments. So um, yeah. But NQ, yeah, if you put your stops like right there at what's your stop loss at now?
My stop loss is $50.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, you're basically break even. Um,
yeah, it's right below the pip.
yeah, I like it. Um, I think like dude, NQ could really rally up right here at 8:30. So it'll either really rally up in your direction or just stop you out real quick. Which you
Yeah.
don't want to be in it for New York Open. At least you don't want to have your stops low for New York Open because NQ freaking rips.
Yeah. If I had my where do you think I should have my take profit? Right now I've got it just plus 460, 24 922.
Yeah. Let me see. Let's.
Do you like the
So
24 900 or you got?
that's where I have my take profit, and it
Okay.
kind of it shows like that's why I had my take profit there because I assumed there was going to be some type of rejection out of that level right there. And turns out there was, but you could do based off the 4 hour here, man. Like, uh, I think we could. And you're trying to combine, right?
Yeah.
Put your take at 50K.
Yeah.
Put your take profit at 1,500, dude. Like,
Okay.
this this could really really go here at New York Open based off the 4 hour closing up bullish above that level, and then um the 4 hour if it just reflips, I mean this thing could easily head up into 2,500 right here, um, the rest of the New York session. So I think since you're trading the combine, if you were trading an XFA, yes, I would tell you to put your obviously put your take profit um, at a reasonable level right there. But
Quick question. Do you still want my stop loss at only minus 50, the break even point?
if it's your combine, I would have it like, let's see, what's a better level of rejection? Dude, I would have your stop loss probably right around here.
24.
24,767. Uh, yeah, to play it just a bit safer, since it is a combine. So
I've got it at 24,744 right now, just to leave it a little bit. It's only minus 255 since I'm up
Oh, that's not
1,300 on this
terrible.
combine.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah. If shoot, I mean, if it's only minus two, like if you went lighter risk than that, how many contracts are you on this?
I did two contracts.
Okay. I mean, what would your stops be if it's, I mean, this would be the most legit, like, play it safe, like, really give it time to breathe here before it,
Two,
I
four,
think it's
six.
going to go up. Uh, what would your stops be? It's just, man, it's all up to what you want to risk.
I mean, I like it. It's right now. It's my stop loss is if I'm at 4 or 2 4. What is that? 24686.
688, just below those lows on the 15.
Yeah, I'm looking at less than 500, so I'm cool with it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a smart spot to have stops. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are you looking for a typical playbook play on gold right now? Or are you still looking?
No, not really. What's up, mother?
What is up?
No, I'm not really looking for a playbook play necessarily, just because we took trades last night. And with the playbook right now, like there's just hadn't really been many good playbook setups, to be honest with you. Like this hourly, that could have been something, but now we're melting off. But yeah, for now. Um,
I'm kicking myself on NQ.
yeah.
I moved it. Yep,
You moved it up.
moved it up because it was like before I left. I didn't even think about it as I was going to bed because I checked it. Something like $650 in drawdown across all accounts.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, didn't even think about like the look at where my TP was, where I originally had it, and moved it up, and then came back this morning, and I was like, hey, gold hit, and I was like, I'm somehow still in a trade, and yes, look at NQ, and I was like, bro. Luckily, it was like right at break even, so I was just like, forget it. So at like 5 o'clock, I just got out
Nice.
just at break even. So
At break even. So one
pretty
win.
much, yeah. It was like 50, or it was like, let's see exactly what it was. It was like $33 in profit. But yeah, my take profit was at 411 on MG or on MNQ,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where my original take profit was, but I moved it up to like 600 something. But I was like, why did I do that? Look at NQ, and I was like, that smacked it if I would have left it.
Yeah.
But
Hey, it's all good.
yeah,
Yeah,
solid play.
when we moved the my stop loss yesterday on MMQ, dude, it just tapped me at the end of the night last night, and then it shot right back up.
Oh, you got tapped on M&Q?
It literally just tapped my stop loss,
Oh.
and then it shot up. But then I got a MGC. I took 250. Just put
Nice.
my stop loss at profit 250, and then just let it roll.
There you
So
go.
basically break even.
Pretty much, I lost $90 between the two
Wow.
trades today. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny you say that. I was just telling Jacob, like, you're even with this play, we were just talking about getting tapped in by one tick or tapped out, and then it goes in your direction. I was like, even with this play, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, it is.
You know, like, so
I have a stop limit buy set on MNQ at 473.850. What do you think about that? Off of that break, based off
At
of
where?
473.850. Close to getting tapped in, but based off the 4 hour, there's no top wick.
4, 7, 24 where?
It is
what
two
price is
four
that?
73850.
3, 8. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad level. I just am not wanting to be a part of
I would
that.
be careful right now,
The
Cade,
4
because
hours closing here.
well, it's closing, but dude, New York open in
Yeah, you're right.
7 minutes. That you could get freaking
Rinsed.
cracked.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a good level, don't get me wrong.
No, it is.
Like, and that's what it is. That's why I like well, I personally
This
like
play
doing
makes
it.
way more sense in my brain. I don't know how to explain it, but the levels just make way more sense.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and I just like doing it during Asian to let it breathe. Because, like, I mean, that trade, 13 and a half hours is that one trade. And so it's like, you don't have 13 and a half hours here if you place it at New York.
No, you don't.
Granted, there's more volume, but yeah, it's just
You could be on the wrong side of the volume.
Right.
Very easy.
Yeah, the one trade I did like taking with volume, I need to update my trade tracker, but this is the type of play I do like to take on. Is it this one maybe? Like a New York session type of trade. Where you can go like a little bit heavier, but basically like, this is the break and retest. So this is like a trade I'd be willing to take sort of with this play style for New York session. Like volume break, we had, we're above VWAP. We got a resistance right here. Let's draw this out. Boom, resistance. Holy line. Yeah, resistance. We broke above it. Retest that level. Stops down below here. Take buys coming up. And this trade happened in 15 minutes. So that's the type of trade like that I want to be a part of in a New York session with higher volume. The 4-hour was coming up, closed bullish, up above the range, expecting it to make a top wick. Just like when the stars align like that, I really like a New York session trade with volume and direction. So, and that was at like 9:15, so after the 4-hour closed. And then Dyson, I was also saying like hypothetically, this level right here at 7 a.m. Like if we weren't in a trade already, like this would have been a great buy limit opportunity to take it into these highs. And so it's just that's what we've been talking about. Like if we've taken a trade in Asian, or we can still talk about like plays for people that aren't maybe in a trade, and like explaining where stops would be and take profit would be, and all that stuff. And then also talking about Jacob did a really good job last night of like he wasn't able to set those buy and sell limits, or I guess we only got to two buys. Those buy limits at earlier on that day at 6, but he just stayed on and was able to find better. Not even one of them. Yeah, was a better entry, but entries around our level that we got in at. And I was like, just explain like this strategy. It's not like our other plays where you need to be spot on with where you set your buy stop or sell stop and that level. And if you miss it, you miss it. With this, like it could be an hour after we were in the trade, and it comes. I mean, dude, it came back to our level like while you were gone, like 3 times during the Asian session. Like we were break even in profit and drawdown, break even in profit, and so you still have, even if you miss it right away, you still have plenty of time to try to find a better entry or get somewhere close.
Oh,
You
definitely.
can
That's
still
what
get
I
a
love
part of the
about
whole trade idea.
it. Yeah, that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Declan,
Yeah.
explain to me when you say you have a chance to get into it at the same level or maybe even better. What do you mean by how do you quantify better?
So better would be let's say like last night, for instance, on NQ, I was able to get my levels set on my combine. So let's say I got my level set. This right here is the limit. is the buy limit that I would have had
Okay.
set. Okay, so we can. Yeah, sure. You can see that buy limit right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, shoot, now with New York open, it's going to rip. But anyways, so I set this buy limit right there on my combine, and I'm like, shoot, I forgot to do it on my top 1 account.
Yeah.
And it was like 15 minutes after. And so I was like, well, I still want to be a part of this. And I was like, well, I still really like the direction of where this is heading, but I was in drawdown on this account. And so
Yeah.
on my top 1 account, I was able to get in at a better entry below here.
Okay.
Here's my, top 1 buy limit. And so with that, my top 1 account had this is not real, but you know what I'm saying, 100 tick discounted entry, I guess.
Because it was
Because I got
down.
in.
It was
Yes,
already
exactly.
in drawdown. And okay. Got it. And you still, and that's the hence, let me just restate what you said. You still liked it going in the upward trajectory direction. You were still bullish on it.
Exactly.
Therefore, getting in lower than you did on your other account, you weren't in drawdown, or maybe you
Not
would
as
still
much.
do drawdown, but you wouldn't be in as much if it
As
did.
much. And then when you're in profit, you're in a little bit more profit than you were in your other account or whoever got in before you.
I got you. I got you.
So
So kind of
that's what I mean,
hypothetical.
like by a discount sometimes.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
discounted
Totally.
on either side. Like if you end up taking full stops, you have a discounted stop loss. And if you end up taking full profit, you have a discounted full profit. Does
Yeah,
that make sense?
I think. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. The discount thing
Yeah.
totally makes sense. So to restate what you were saying, or hypothetically speaking, um, if I come in and see y'all are already in a squeeze play trade and it's still dancing around there, but you're in drawdown, that's a good time to get in. But if you're in profit, um, just maybe kind of just see how it plays out.
Yes.
And yeah, okay. Or maybe
And
even set your entry point where y'all set it initially and see if it comes down and
with the
taps
buy
it.
stop.
Do what?
Yeah. Or you can either like set it where
Like
we
a limit
initially got
buy.
in with the buy limit. If we got in at this level at the buy limit and we're
Mhm.
up above it, you can set your buy limit if you still like,
Yeah.
if it might come back down and tap that level again. And that's what you could do if we're in profit. And if we're in drawdown, it's filling each of the trades out and like knowing having that sense of direction. But you can also, if you think it's going to continue to head down and you're worried about maybe this trade's going south, which you can just ask us and we're
Yeah.
going to be like giving just a live analysis instead of like, man, maybe I don't want to be in this right now because they are in drawdown. I can set a buy stop where they had their buy limit, and so when price comes back up, it hits that buy stop, and then you're in the trade with us.
Yeah. I think that's what I gotta like. I'm gonna have to write out like definition note cards of what a buy limit and a buy stop is, because I'm
The
just
only
like,
difference is the buy limit price has to come down to it. The buy stop price has to come up to it.
okay, okay,
Because every time we set buy and sell stops, don't you remember like, okay, if we're setting a buy stop, I have to have this above price because it's a buy stop.
mm-hmm.
And same thing with sell stop. I have to have this below price because it's a sell stop because we're expecting price to come back down and go. It's vice versa with buy limit. Buy limit, I have to set this below where price is right here so price can come down and tap it and come back up.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa. Sell limit, you want you want it up above where price is right here, and so price comes up, taps your sell limit, and you're in sells to come back down.
Okay.
Yeah, like if Declan went to set price in this current candle and it was below where the top of the candle is, it would be called a limit buy in Top Step.
Right.
If you set it above it, it would be a buy stop.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Like you don't even have that option. Let me delete these. So if I try to go up like above here and set, let's say I want like I only have an option above price right here to set a buy stop or a limit sell.
Yeah.
And then if I go below, I only have an option for a stop sell or a limit buy.
Yeah.
So that kind of helps too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But it's tricky, I get it, because within those four options there are like a lot of different outcomes, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of
Yeah.
different combinations. It feels like
Yeah.
at first, but yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. That was that was helpful. Yeah.
Was it okay? Good.
I mean, I think I mean, I'm still I still have to wrap my head around the what you and Jacob were talking about. But as far as just being like the discount, getting into it,
Yeah.
and being able to ask you guys, hey, do y'all still feel good about this? And if so, yeah, I'm gonna hop in here.
Yeah. And even Jacob said it earlier. He was like, I just market entered. You know, like you can be that quick with it. So this is my practice account. Everyone that's listening, this is practice. We're not getting
Practice.
into a
That's what
trade.
we're talking
But
about. Practice.
say our entry data is right here. Like this is where this level is at right here is where our buy limit's at, and this is where price is fluctuating. You're like, oh, we're a break even. Boom, buy one right there. Well, of course I'm on M&Q. Let me go to sorry, I was on the wrong. It's not gonna show. Well, I guess I took that on MGC. Boom, there it is. Anyways, let's get out of this. So, perfect. Do you see this level right here at 5172?
Yeah.
This line I got across. So let's pretend that that's our entry level, and you see, okay, shoot, they got entered in right there. But I still like this. I mean, it's only they're in buys right here. They're only like a couple ticks and drawdown. You go, oh, okay, perfect, boom. I'm like, what the hell?
You're having a moment, are you?
It should be there. It is. It went on. I typed in MGC. Anyways, boom, there it is.
Yeah. So market buy.
Yeah. So I'll show you again. Like, now somehow I'm on some other. This is just I'm having a. We'll call it. We'll call it a. What's his name? Schwarzenegger moment.
Schwarzenegger, yeah.
I gotta see where I got in this other trade. So confused.
Sometimes it can be that way.
There it is. All right, let me just micro gold. MGC. Let's go. All right. So yeah, like here's our entry. We're in buys. You like the level, and I'm like, yeah, you can definitely still be a part of this move. Buy. So instead of like, you see how that's at a discounted entry now? We got in here, but you got in here. You're still a part of the same move we're in, just at a bit of a different level.
Better position. Yeah.
Yeah.
And and you just went over to the right hand column and just hit the
Yeah, hit the
market
buy.
by boom.
That's
Boom, there you
market.
are.
Yeah, market's immediate.
Yeah.
Um,
And you also have that option when you right click too, right?
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
can go boom, market buy, market sell. And
Because
with
that's what I've
this,
done before on accident. And I was like, wait
yeah.
a minute. Oh
I've,
no, not
I've done it too.
again.
I've done it too. But with this, like, I like this to right click too, because over here you see how I only have the option of like one market by one micro.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can come over here and click 3. That changes.
Oh, yeah.
10, but like it's in increments. It's in random. Like you go from 1 to 3, and then 5 to 10 and 15. I like come over here, market by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom, boom. So um, just market by the amount you want to get in at.
Okay.
But yeah, um, so yeah, with this, there's just not that pressure of like this has to be a buy stop. It has to be at this decimal. I've got to get
Yeah.
in. It's like you could have a buy limit, you could have a buy stop, you could have a market entry. As long as you're in that range of our entry,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so
Okay.
be right back.
So you took both wins last night on it.
Yeah,
Great. That is awesome.
yeah. Good stuff. I just got out right here on my top one account on NQ just because of that level. I was,
Yep. No, and that's exactly where it should have been.
yeah.
That because I was looking back and I'm like, yeah, that was the exact level it needed to be. I don't know why. I thought because I was in more drawdown that I was like, I'm gonna put it up
Need to
higher.
push it back up higher. Yeah. Um,
Because like usually it does run if it's hanging around break even. I say usually it does run. Usually it's going to like extreme target taps.
mhm.
But with this, um, it's like, dude, we were 700 pips from take profit at one point,
Yeah.
or even more than
Did y'all
that.
see NQ going back up? Because that's about to hit my stop loss.
I would have been.
I talked to Xander earlier about it. I saw NQ coming back up because of the 4 hour. But yeah, dude, that's why I know it's your combine. And that's why I had you have your stops lower to let this thing breathe. Like up under here. But yeah, I mean we're melting through that, man. That's why it's just tricky on New York Open.
Like, yeah, this 15-minute doesn't even have a top wick, and it just proceeded to melt
Yeah, I really thought
370 pips.
we were gonna.
So
We could respect this level though. Did you get tapped out there? Xander? All right. Um,
alrighty.
yeah. I think we call it.
Well, yeah, I was just
I know you got busy next couple of days, so
Yeah.
unless you guys have any other questions about positions, I know Clan you got out. He did pretty well, 1500. Is
There
it
you go.
Klein or Klein? It's Klein, isn't it? I always want to say Klein. I had a friend, and I still have a buddy. He's in Texas now. His name's Jacob Klein, and so I always get
It's spelled, yeah.
it's spelled Klane, but I'm pretty sure Jacob's Klein.
It is decline.
Decline.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Klein.
if I ever say Klein, just know I'm
I'm
not purposely
dyslexic.
doing that. I had a buddy in high school that we called him Klein, and his name was Jacob too. So I get him mixed up.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
uh, do you guys have any more questions, or we got the mold guy coming here in 10 minutes for me, so
Okay.
Yeah, I need to.
He's here now.
oh, he is.
I just heard him ring the doorbell.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, I'm heading out.
We'll see you guys in Asian.
Yep.
Y'all just be looking for
The
be on the
Discord.
Discord on like between 5 and 6. That's when we really get our good levels set. So
It'll be under the futures trading chat room.
yeah.